presentation of the rapid development with Django. I promise this presentation will be very quick, and we will jump into a real project. What is a web framework? So usually Django is a web framework. So as defined here, it's a very much of my definition like of a web framework. That is, a web framework is like a tool that makes building website easier, and it has all the basic tools that you need, so you don't have to start from scratch whenever you create a website. Instead of spending time building everything from the ground up, you can use frameworks tools as a foundation. This way you can concentrate on your project's main idea with the functional requirement and goals without getting bogged down by the technical details. Now, what is a Django? Django is a web application framework and written in Python programming language. This is based on model view template, that is MVT design pattern. The Django is very demanding due to its rapid development feature. It takes less time to build an application after collecting client requirement, and this framework uses a famous tagline which says the web framework for perfectionists with deadlines. So it's like you have this framework and which is helping you for the rapid development. In Django concept and basic practices, we have we can sum up them maybe in 4 lines. One of them is they call it DRY, DRY, which is don't repeat yourself. That is, when you write a code or a function, you will not repeat that again and again whenever you need it. You just need to call them. Another one is fat model and thin views. So in Django framework, that is a model, view and template. So on that one, the model will be fat but the view will be thin. This is one of the basic practice. Keep the logic in that template to a minimum level, and use the reusable app, that Python module with the model, view and template and the test. So if we say about Django feature, for me, feature for the Django is it is enable, like I can program with Python. So the Django is fast, it has tons of packages, it is secure, it is scalable, and it is versatile, of course. To understand very quick understanding of the model, view and template, how it works. So when browser requests a website, it on the Django project you have urls.py, which matches the URL and decide which function to get triggered in the view.py. So view.py interact with the template and the model. View.py interact with template and the model. The template render a view and model carry the data to the view.py, and this view.py send back the response, HTTP response to the browser as a page. So to relate Django with the MVT, in MVT architecture, as we already know, we have model, view, template. So the model describe your data structure, view controls what a user sees, templates how a user sees it, and the controller is the Django framework and URL parsing. So you don't have to worry about this architecture that much. This is needed, but you will learn. You don't have to memorize it. You will learn when you work on a practical project, which we are going to jump right now. So Django requires Python. To check if your system has Python installed, run this command in the command prompt. So you have to write Python -- version. If Python is installed, you will get a result with the version number like this. Then you have to check that the pip is installed or no. To check if your system has pip installed, run this command in the command prompt, the pip -- version. If pip is installed, you will get a result with the version number. And if you do not have the pip installed, so you can download and install it from the link given on the description. After that, we need to create our virtual environment. It is suggested to have a dedicated virtual environment for each Django project. Way to manage the virtual environment is venv, which is included in Python. The name of the virtual environment is your choice. For this tutorial, we will create our own. Type the following in the command prompt. Remember to navigate to where you want to create your project. So for here we are creating, as we are in the Windows environment, for us our command will be py -m vn, that is virtual environment vn. Our virtual environment will be HRsoft. You press enter and you wait until the virtual environment is created. So it is always suggested to have a dedicated virtual environment, and we have our virtual environment HRsoft. So the virtual environment is created. Then we have to activate the environment by typing this command, which is HRsoft /scripts/activate.bat. So here is the virtual environment name, and here is the path of that virtual environment. To install the Django on the virtual environment, you have to be in the virtual environment, and Django will be installed using pip by writing with this command, py -m pip install Django for Windows environment. So which will give a result that looks like this. So after installing the Django in our virtual environment, we're going to check in the virtual environment the Python is there or no by this command, py - version. So you can see there is a Python installed already. Now we will check the Django version. So for that one, we write Django admin version, Django an admin version. So we have the Django version 4.2.6. So from this point, our environment is ready to create a Django project in a virtual environment. And in the next tutorial, we will create a Django project and look at the various features of the Django and hopefully make you a Django developer.